like some other platforms, but that's cool. That's cool. Oh, maybe you can. I'm still learning. This is the first time I'm going live on YouTube in this fashion. Oh no, we don't want that. I'm in Illinois right now. I'm taking this load down to Orlando. Just checking what it's like to go live on YouTube. I know I post videos on here, but I never really go live. I've been trying to focus in on TikTok, but there's so many platforms. It's like, which one's the right one? I don't know. Hmm. Got this Caesar salad, and it's smacking right now. It's needed right now. I'm curious to see what kind of push, what kind of push YouTube gives videos. A 49-second short is uploaded to your channel as it. Why? Hmm. That's cool. So you could clip shit, question and answer, countdown. Hmm. Let's see. Sure. I'll ask this question. I'll just throw it up there. See if we get any engagement on that. Meanwhile, my highest paying load just came 2 weeks ago, right before Mother's Day. Florida's hot. If you know, produce season during mid-April through May. Money out of Florida is nothing like regular year round. Year round, you might get like 14, 1500 going to Chicago, 500 to go Georgia. They really they screw you over in Florida if it's not produce season. Nobody really wants to get loads out of Florida. The only reason anybody gets a load out of Florida, you're either local and you want loads out of Florida, or you just took a load from somewhere else that brought you to Florida. From Midwest, especially, you go down to Florida, there's money. That's year round. Talking 3, 4, 5,000. But out of Florida, if it ain't produce season, this is not what you want. It's not what you want at all. Produce season this year though, that money was good. It was so good I didn't want to go home, but I had to go home. You know you gotta go home. I did a load out of Miami for 6,500. There I said it. I never seen 6,500 for a load for some flowers for Mother's Day. 6,500 for me, man. We should do Mother's Week. It should be a monthly event, something. Cause if that's how much y'all paying for some flowers. Also, I'm learning that I can't even see. Welcome to live chat. I can't even see the chat. So if y'all saying anything, unless it just pops up at the bottom, but I wouldn't even know. What was your highest paying low? I don't know what type of audience is watching right now, but if you're in the trucking game, what was your highest low that you recall? As I try to figure out how to see the chat, or maybe it just shows up. I don't know. But right now, I'm taking this load from Illinois to Florida. little four bands, little four something. But if you ever want to get into the trucking industry, my advice: get your own authority. Off top, just get it. Buy the truck in cash. Pay the insurance to get your own authority. Start booking loads or trying. It's cool to go under someone else's authority. You learn a lot. I've learned a lot in the past couple years. I've learned a whole ton, but I'm coming up on 2 years of being under somebody else's authority, and I'm ready to get my own. Once I get my own authority, then the bread that I'm talking about, I'll actually get to keep. Yo, what up, Savannah? What up, Hut Baller? Food Baller? Once you get your own authority, if you have a gross week of like 10 bands, that's all yours, minus 3% towards the factoring company. And a factoring company is the people who pay you the money and they wait for the money from the customer. Does that make sense? Like, let's say Walmart wants me to go deliver a load to Target, let's just say. And Walmart's like, yo, here's $5,000. Let's say $10,000 so the math is easy. Let's say $1,000 so the math is very easy. $1,000, Walmart or Target. With your own authority, I I suggest anybody to get a factoring company unless you just have a whole bunch of money. But that $1,000 will go to the factoring company, and the factoring company will take their 3%, like $30 or 300, 3% of what's $30. They'll take their 3%, and then they'll give you the rest, 24 to 48 hours, maybe same day. But if you don't have a factoring company, you're gonna have to wait 30 to 90 days. I haul reefer right now. I haul heli. Okay, okay. The truck that I bought, this truck used to haul heavy equipment for another company because it came with the two yellow lights on the outside, and it seemed like it was a flatbed situation because it had the box in the back too. But I took that off. I still got the lights up there, but I'm gonna take those off too. Heavy loads pay a lot. I don't know what the numbers look like, but I know they got to be paying something because that drive is super slow. That's the only thing I couldn't do it for. I couldn't drive that slow. Y'all be driving like 15 miles an hour sometimes. When I first started trucking, I was doing flatbed. I did flatbed for a year. And then a forklift driver dropped some PCV pipes on my head. Once I got out of flatbed, I was like, yeah, never again. Even when I was in it, flatbedding, tarping, strapping, all that shit, it's not for me. Trucking on itself, it's working for me, but I don't want to be a trucker. This is not what I want to do like for the rest of my life. I like the industry. I understand it. I got a truck, but once I get my own authority, I'm getting a driver, and I'm trying my best to not have to drive no more, and get another truck, get another driver. That's the plan. I don't want to drive. Although it's cool to get away from the like get back on the road and live your life and whatever, but it's not necessarily like I'm not passionate about this. But how much is haul heavy equipment pay on average, and what location pays the most? I'm assuming Midwest down south, unless you're on the West Coast. Like, what's a rate? What's a rate column look like for a heavy load? Mm, hourly. Okay, that's not bad. 38 an hour is not bad. Are you like home every other day or something? How many hours? I would assume a 14-hour day with bonuses and extra stuff to do extra stuff. 38 hours, not bad. Okay, okay. So like 400 plus a day, 2,000 a week or so. Ooh, yeah, the 3 a.m. start time. I've done a lot of I've done a lot of loads where I gotta start at that time. It's usually my fault whether I ended whenever I ended, or sometimes I get impossible loads to deliver, but I deliver them in from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. are the best times to drive. I think there's like nobody on the road unless you're in Atlanta, but it's also tough too, depending what time you went to sleep. Oh man, bro. Yeah, when I was single mingling, driving, I thought it was the best thing ever. Once you get some kids involved, the family involved, you thought trucking was hard with hours and labor and driving and all that, whatever. There's no harder job than being a family man. Once you get out of the truck and you get to the house, you gotta put that dad hat on, that husband hat on. The kids want to play. Every second matters, and they're doing stuff. The kids gotta play. 24-hour shift, bro. Don't stop. Like fuck. You just be waiting for nap time, looking at the clock, like damn, man, it's almost time for you to take your nap. And you try to do as much as you can during nap time, but nap time happens so fast. Damn, it's already over. You're just running on E the whole time. I'm never as tired in my truck than I am at home. I need coffee at 7 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 7 p.m. They don't even be working no more. Best coffee is the first one. After that, I'm just playing myself, wasting coffee. How many kids you got? I got two under two. Two girls too. Unlimited gas tank. Up at 6, don't stop till. See, I don't know where they get the energy from because they. I mean, I know they're new hardware. They're brand new bodies, brand new heart. I got two, one boy, one girl. See, yeah, that's perfect. I was wishing that my second was a girl. I mean, a boy, because I already got a girl. But when it was back to back girls, I'm like, that's it. I'm done. I don't even want to try again. It's so hard. I tell my wife, I don't know how you do it. Connor, can you do me a favor? This is my first time going live like this. I used OBS before in the past like week. I did it 3 times. I was streaming with my wife, but I was like streaming on multiple platforms. This first time I'm doing it like this, and then I put this little question up here. Um, could you answer that question? I'm curious to see where it goes and how and if I'm able to see the answer right away or do I have to wait till I end the stream? This is all test. 38 an hour. Hard what should I do? Hard what should I do? Your sentence is posing theories and questions. I have no clue what that means. Hard what should I do? Oh, maybe he's what should I like heavy on the what should I do? I don't know. I'm trying to guess. Hard, what should I do? The F informatory post. The F did you mean by that? This salad busting now. I thought I'd be done by now. I was like, I'm gonna go live, eat a salad. 5 minutes into the live, I'll be on the road to get to see the stop, the start. I'm still eating. You know when you get to some point in your meal where you just want to be done eating? Yeah, I'm there. Just when I put my back against the seat. When you put your back against the seat at the dinner table, you full. You're done. Anything else is extra. Clap it up for yourself. Another day of life. We all here. We all here doing something random on the spinning ball in the black void on YouTube. What are we doing? What you talking about? The F informatory. The F informatory. I asked you already what your last what the hard what should I do mean. I don't understand what you meant by that. Thought you were gonna like tell me. What about my problems? So confused. What am I missing out on? What's your problems? Let's start there. Are you here for counseling? Do you want to be directed? Okay, that was great. Mm. Would you like to be directed? Welcome to the front seat. Oh no. Welcome to the front seat. Added the custom P5 holder. I wanted to paint this, but I never painted it. I wanted to paint this. I never painted it. Every time I want to do any changes to my truck, the days just go by so fast. It's time to go get some gas. We need some gas. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's plug in. I'm on 65. I can't imagine what gas costs in Cali. Okay, $7, huh? It's not as bad as I thought it'd be, but I thought it'd be $9. Over here in Illinois, it was well, I guess it depends where you go. But like if you went to a Love's, it's probably like $6.50. That's why I'm trying to, even though I'm like, I probably got like a quarter left. I'd rather keep going south. Best place to get gas for me has always been Tennessee and Kentucky. I don't think I got enough gas to make it though. So I probably got to get gas in like Indiana if I make it out of Illinois. And nowadays a steal is like getting $5.50, $5.30. If I see gas like that, I'm like, "Ooh, that's a steal." I must say, I'm 34 years old, and this is the first time that I can say war has affected my day-to-day life. Of course, there was other times throughout my lifetime, but I was an artist full time, like just LA, Uber, Lyft, rap, film. I'm not buying diesel gas every day. Arizona's usually like $3. Oh yeah. I used to live in Arizona and I live in Cali. So I know about the West Coast pricing. Arizona is like Florida. Like no state tax, everything's cheap. I enjoyed Arizona, but that heat, there's no heat like Arizona. And I grew up in Florida. But Arizona heat, that's oven temperature. I didn't know the sun could get so hot. I didn't know the sun could get so hot. Connor, you be posting YouTube stuff. I'll subscribe if you posting stuff. Yeah, I felt that 120 degrees one time. I said, nah, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, I'm passing by Love's right now. $6.34. TA $5.49 or $5.55. Because I don't know who's paying diesel with cash. You must be from a different time era. I just made a new channel. I gotta re-upload my videos, but yeah, I post my son's competition videos. Okay, 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 okay. Family content, we like that. Yeah, I'll give you a sub, man. Check you out. I should have stayed in this thing. I'll check you out, brother. I'm about to go. I'm about to go live on my TikTok. I'm just testing out these different platforms. YouTube's not bad though. All right, bro. Let me make sure I do this before I leave. Um, maybe I could just sub. Yeah, I'll sub from your notification. I'll check you out, man. Peace.